That frees up Kelsey Barnwell, misses the shot. Moten gets the rebound and puts it up. This game, and they turn it over. Up the floor to Moten. Moten, strong take and finishes it off. And they'll slow some things down. Moten gonna tip a right wing three. And here's Moten for three. Miller from the corner, and it falls in.
Kelsey Barnwell, and she got another one.
That's her first missed shot of the second half. Offensive cleanup. Barnwell spins herself to the hoop. Still a lot of basketball left to be played. Here's Lackey from the free throw line. But when to Marissa Quick, just one made bucket from the field, make that two. As is Kelsey Barnwell, who spots up for another three, and she got another one. 3 of 4 in the Central region. And Marissa Quick, as you take a look down on Emporia State's.
All right, we're here with Emporia State. We got head coach Jory Collins and players Kelly Moten and Marissa Quick. Coach, we'll open with an opening statement.
Obviously, the tale of two halves for our team in the game. You got to give Arkansas Tech credit. They came out and, played us a little differently. In the first half, jumped into a couple different zones. And we were really stagnant on offense and just didn't really find any rhythm offensively at all. And we're able to make some adjustments at halftime and mostly just between the ears and change our mentality a little bit and be a little bit more aggressive. And we're able to make a lot more plays in the second half. But, hats off to Arkansas Tech. They've had a great year like they usually do. Very well-coached team, very talented team, and they've had a great year.
Great. We'll open it up for questions.
Kelly, just how big was it from a confidence standpoint to come out and hit a couple shots early in the second half? It seemed like that kind of ignited you guys.
Really big. I mean, it did give us a lot of energy in the first half. We kind of were lacking on the energy part, but we came out, knocked down shots, and I mean, it felt good.
Marissa, in the first half, it looked like the defense was really tight along the perimeter. And you guys just had trouble getting the ball into you. What seemed to be the biggest struggle for you guys getting good looks in that first half?
I mean, I think we just came out a little flat, weren't really ready to play, and just didn't really have the confidence that we needed to start the game. And we kind of got rolling in the second half and just let that spark us.
Jory, did you feel like maybe part of it was coming out with a little bit spark in the second half, and part of it was your depth was great within there as you guys could go to your bench and get better quality minutes out of reserves? And you were able to wear down some of their kids in the first half and get a couple of them in foul trouble?
Yeah, I mean, we had some foul trouble. We couldn't play Catherine very much in the first half, couldn't play Kelsey the rest of the first half. And we're able to go to some kids that can play defense and do some things for us. But, I didn't think we had a problem getting it inside. I think we had a problem making shots. I mean, she went 0 for 6 at the rim. And we're all pretty good looks. We didn't make any shots early. And I think, their game plan was good, and it got us out of an offensive rhythm. But in the second half, once we got I thought we had some good shots that we just missed. Once we got into an offensive rhythm there in the second half and made some shots, I think everybody felt a little looser. And we got a lot of new people that haven't played in this kind of game, that haven't played in the tournament. And I think there was probably some nerves and some tightness at the beginning. We only have, Kelly, Megan, Flottie, and Marissa that have ever played in one of these games on our team. And, I think that showed early, too.
Coach, how big was Kelsey today, especially in the second half?
Great. I've asked her to shoot the ball more than she has all year long, and she's a very, very good three-point shooter. When she gets her feet set and she gets in a rhythm, she can make several in a row pretty quickly, and it was nice to see the ball go in for her. Sometimes she gets frustrated when she doesn't make one, and that affects some other things in her game. And when I know she makes a first shot or makes a couple, then we're going to get a pretty good Kelsey Barnwell all day long.
Let's say, Marissa, you know that you're getting Pittsburgh State tomorrow. You've played them 3 times. Does it make it easier or tougher with the fact that you already have a pretty deep history within this season?
I mean, we just really need to focus on ourselves, I feel like, and just come out and do our game. We know what they're going to do. They know what we're going to do, and we just need to play our game and play with confidence.
Coach, can you kind of talk a little bit about that? I mean, how tough will it be to play a team?
Oh, it's tough. I mean, it's ridiculous in Division II that you got to play somebody 4 times in one season, especially in 2 top 10 teams, top 15 teams, whatever we are. Going against each other 4 times in 1 year is just unbelievable. They're really, really good, and we've been fortunate to get them a couple times in some very, very close ball games. You know, I think they had a lead on us in the last minute at 3rd place. At our place, it was tied, I think, with a minute and a half to go or something like that. And, you know, those are tough ball games. When everybody knows what the other team's doing and everybody knows each other's calls and they call a play and we yell what's coming and we call a play and they yell out what's coming, it makes for a pretty ugly game sometimes because it's just no flow. Those games come down to some loose balls here, a fortunate bounce there. Some different things in the game that you got to make sure an offensive rebound, you know, those little things add up in those kind of games where it's going to be really tight.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.